everybody, it's Emily from Emily Loves London. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm on my weekend off, so I am chilling like no tomorrow. But today I'm coming to you with a September TBR. I know, how strange is this? I'm doing it on time. It's on time. It feels so good to be on time. But anyway, here is my stack. If I can hold it up. It's quite a heavy stack. It wasn't that big this month, but you never know. So, first on my list, on my stack for my September TBR, is Brightstorm, and this is by Vashti and it's got a 4.57 on Goodreads. It's 352 pages long. It's published by Scholastic, and it's basically about Arthur and Maud, who need to prove to their world that their father is innocent of his crimes of stealing, I think it's ship supplies, and restore the family reputation. And can they do it? I think they can, but we shall have to find out when we read this. Next on my list, I have a reread for you, as I really want to finish the last two in the trilogy, and they're out, and I have signed edition. I have signed edition of the third, and I think I have the second somewhere around here, but I just want to finish the trilogy so bad. And I read it already, but you know when you read something and then there's like a time lapse in between the publishing dates of the next one, and then you're like, oh, but I have this to read and I have that to read, and then it just gets put off for like eternity. And I have a friend who will not stop talking about this series, and I love the author. She's absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Vic James. So yes, I have to finish this trilogy, so I'm going back to the beginning and I'm going to whiz through these, hopefully this month and next month. Fingers crossed. But anyway, I should talk about what it is. It's Gilded Cage by Vic James. She has such shiny books that doesn't work in my light. But yeah, it's got a 3.68 on Goodreads. It's 405 pages long. It's published by Pan Macmillan, and if you are in the elite magic society, you kind of sail through life. But Abby is not in that society and has to serve her servitude of 10 years to the magic elite, and she has just started with this new family in her servitude, and basically her destiny changes. Everything changes. We shall find out what happens. But yeah, I can't wait to reread this again. The next on my list is something that has been lying around and I've had a proof for a while, and I just haven't got around to it. And this is The Diary of a Bookseller by Shaun, I think it's Bythell, I think. It has a 3.95 on Goodreads. It's 310 pages long. It's published by Profile, and this is basically the full life of a bookseller who owns a small bookshop over in Scotland. And yes, it is extremely relatable about how things are run in bookshops and how difficult it is sometimes. But yes, I will look forward to this, and I think this will be something I will read quickly and just absolutely love. Next on my list, I have something I bought over in Australia when I was there, not this year but last year. Oh my god, it's last year. Because I don't know why I didn't buy it over here. I think I just couldn't find it, or I was not looking hard enough, and I saw it and I was just like, yeah, gonna get it there. Because it's American publication mostly, so it's hard to get over here. But anyway, it is called Jackaby, and it's by William Ritter. It's got a 3.83 on Goodreads, and it's 299 pages long, and it's published by Algonquin. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically about Abigail, who comes to New England around the 1800s, and she meets Jackaby, who is a supernatural private investigator, and they're working together on this serial killer, and it's detective, supernatural, there's a beast involved maybe, and I'm just so down for everything that's going on in this book. It sounds absolutely amazing, and it's not that long, so I can't wait to read it. Next on my list I have something that is part of my technically required reading as a bookseller, as it is the Waterstones Book of the Month for fiction, and this is After the Party by Cressida Connolly. She is a local author to my Waterstones that I work at, which is Kensington, so it's really cool. I hope to meet her soon when she comes into sign. This has a 3.79 on Goodreads. It's 272 pages long, and it's published by Viking, and it's basically set in the 1938 in England, about Phyllis, who is got this event in her life that is going to change her forever, and it's kind of been described as sort of close to the Mitford sisters life story, and things to do with Nazi sympathisers at the time, and Mosley. So yes, it will be a very interesting and probably quite difficult read, but it will have lots of glamour in it, I hope, which I love about the 1930s. So yes, excited. Next on my list I have something that I've had a proof for a while but haven't got round to yet, and this is the price guide to the occult, and this is by Leslye Walton. I almost said Walton, sorry, long day. Walton. It's got a 3.40 on Goodreads. It's 288 pages long, so it's a shorty. I will get to it. It's published by one of my favourite publishers, Walker, and it is basically about Nor, who is a witch by descent, and she has somebody called Rona who has cursed her family, and then she's got this book that her mother gave to her that can cast any spell she wants but at a price. So all these strange weird things are happening to her, and she doesn't know if she wants to continue down this road or not. And yeah, I mean, I love witches, so I can't wait to read this. Next we have something that is part of my required reading again, and this is our thriller of the month for Waterstones, and which is called Our House by Louise Candlish, and it's got a 3.93 on Goodreads, and it's 435 pages long, published by Simon & Schuster, and it is basically, I don't know much about this, which is really bad because I should know more, but it's basically a crime thriller set around the idea that the house is the creepy thing in the story. So it sounds weird and interesting, and I'm really excited to see where it's going with it. It got a lot of press when it came out in hardback, so yeah, interested to see where this is going. I think it's a bit too long, but you know, just have to deal with that. Next we have another required reading, and it is a fatty, but it is one I am very excited to read. This is our children's book of the month for Waterstones, and this is The Murderer's Ape, and it is by, I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce his name Jakob or Jakob, but I will go with both, and it's Wegelius, and it has a 4.18 on Goodreads. It's 640 pages long, but it has lots of illustrations in it. It's published by Pushkin Press on the children's side, and it's basically about this gorilla called Sally Jones, who is a ship engineer, and her friend and captain is wrongly accused of murder, and she must prove his innocence. I know I've got a lot of that going on. And also a lot of like animals as human stories. Like I recently just read Patrick Ness's new book, which is Moby Dick but reversed, and whales very much like humans, which was absolutely incredible. And so yes, I'm following a trend here for some reason, and I'm very much enjoying it. Okay, next on my list I have the Lost Magician, which I got a proof of. Thank you so much to Quercus for this. And I'm going to meet Mr. Piers Torday very soon because he's coming in to sign some fabulous copies for us at Kensington. This is called The Lost Magician, and this is a new series done by Piers Torday. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. It's got a 4.46 on Goodreads. It's 335 pages long. It is published by Quercus, and it is basically set after the war, the Second World War, and these kids go through a library door to find tree gods and robot wars and fairies. I mean, it's like Narnia, but like on like scale like 100, like gone like crazy in terms of magic, and also it's kind of set after the war, which is really interesting. So you have all the effects of like the war and the Blitz on the children already. So yeah, I'm really interested to see where this goes. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to meet him as well. I love all his other books. So yes, this is going to be a fun, good read. Last but not least on my list, which is quite weirdly enough the thing I am reading at the moment, is Are We All Lemmings and Snowflakes? And this is Holly Bourne's new book. This has a 4.33 on Goodreads. It's 397 pages long. It's published by the amazing Usborne, and it is all about Olive, who is on the edge and in terms of how she's feeling, and she gets sent to this place which is supposed to be sort of healing and helping, and she meets these great friends there, and they all think, well, this is not really the way things should go. I think we should just kind of fix and conquer the world with kindness, which sounds amazing, and I think we should do that, but you know, the world's not a perfect place. But yes, I am so excited and loving this read so much, and over at Waterstones in Kensington we are doing an event with Holly Bourne on the 14th of September. It is at 6 p.m. and it's a night of a Q&A, some mingling, a snow globe, selfies, and lots more treats to come. So if you are near Waterstones Kensington on the 14th of September, do come join us for a night of snowflakes and fun with Holly Bourne, and I will be readathonning with anybody who would like to read this with me before the event. So yes, definitely check this one out. That is everything on my list for my September TBR, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope there are some books on there that take your interest, and let me know what you are reading in the month of September, and if you're reading any of these down in the comments below. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, you can click the subscribe button below to see more of me talk about books, films, TV shows and comics. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon for a new video. Bye!